The next candidate we're going to invite up here to speak is Jon Neiderbach. Jon is running for state auditor. State auditor is a very important position, and it really ought to be pretty much a nonpartisan position. It's a position that's the watchdog on the whole rest of state government. To check the books, to check the figures, to keep people honest, and God knows this current administration, we could have used a better state auditor. I'm confident that we're going to get a new administration with Jack Hatch, and we're going to get a new state auditor as well. We're going to do the right thing, and we're going to do it the right way. Jon Neiderbach.
I promised that I would only talk 2 minutes for 2 reasons. One is you have a full schedule, and the other is I have to get off to 5 more counties yet today. So I need to head off to Clarion and Humboldt, Iowa Falls, Hamilton, and a bunch of places. Thank goodness for GPS. Just before I forget, I'm going to give you a very, very, very brief version of a longer version. My opponent and I, somebody you folks know, Mary Mosselman, who used to be the auditor here. I think you folks are very, very familiar with her shortcomings. She and I had a debate last Tuesday. Let's put it this way, it was a lot more interesting than what you would think 2 auditor candidates debating would be. Of course, expectations were pretty low. I think the host was rather astonished that we really had some sparks flying. But it's on my website, Neiderbach for Iowa, or realtaxpayerswatchdog.com also works. realtaxpayerswatchdog.com. There's a link to it. It's 15 minutes, and unlike most political debates, we weren't very well coached. We really said what we thought, and it got pretty lively. We interrupted each other a bunch of times, and we were sitting very close, so it got a little heated. Worth listening to, 15 minutes. The really short version is, we need a state auditor who does what Iowa law says. We need a state auditor who doesn't just look at spreadsheets and columns of numbers, but actually looks at how well programs are working. Iowa law says that the state auditor should be looking at efficiency and effectiveness, compliance with law, duplication of services, and operating in a business-like manner. We need a state auditor who measures how well programs are working. For instance, are all the millions of dollars being poured into water quality actually improving the quality of our water? Are all the millions of dollars being poured into economic development? Just the other day, we drove by the Orscom site down in southeast Iowa. Are all those millions of dollars being poured into those kinds of projects actually resulting in more jobs and a better economy? We need a state auditor who looks at those things. Those are the things that Iowa law says the state auditor should look at. I'll do that. Our current state auditor clearly has no intention of doing that. I ask for your vote. Many of you probably have voted already, but frankly, please try and talk to your non-Democratic friends, your independents, and even Republicans, because quite honestly, I think the things I'll do will appeal to anybody who lives and pays taxes in the state of Iowa. So I ask for your support. Thanks a lot.